Welcome back. This is You Ain't Got the Answers. I am De Niro Scurry.
And it's your boy Shavar, man. And let's get right into it. New York Giants started off this NFL week. This Thursday night game, division game. Eagles, Giants, the big rivalry in MetLife. Giants laid the big egg. 13-34, Eagles win. Pennsylvania had a hell of this breakout game. His game of, they're back. The Eagles are back. Everybody had mad questions coming in. What are they going to do? They're horrible in the red zone. They this, that. And every question got answered for the Eagles. Who's going to be there? Alshon Jeffrey. It was the Alshon Jeffrey, Saquon Barkley game. I'll get back on Saquon Barkley in a minute. I'm not sure how to feel about this Giants defense getting work like that. I know. You know what? I do know how to feel about it.
You should know how to feel about it.
Yeah, but it was horrendous. First drive, not even the first drive. That one pass with the pass to Alshon, when the ball was in the air for who the hell knows how long, and it was batted at the line. Alshon had to come back for it. And not only come back, he had to jump probably high as hell to get the damn ball. I don't understand how he's able to do that. And you're on defense. Like, it made no sense to me. They had their way. On third down, it was a ridiculous rate on third down. Our third down rate was garbage. Saquon Barkley. Unbelievable. I know a lot of people probably forgot about this game. You certainly did. Saquon, unbelievable this game. He literally said, you know what? I'm going to try to put the team on my back. Y'all hand me the ball. Y'all throw me the ball. This little 3 or 2 yard. I'm the check down guy. I'm going to make the most out of it. You want to throw me a screen? I got you. Saquon Barkley. 13 for 130, a touchdown. He was out of here. 9 receptions for 99 yards. Now, that stat line, that one right there, that pissed me off. We already lost the game.
He didn't get the 1 yard?
Why not give him the record?
There wasn't no record.
It was a record for the team. It's never been done. Matter of fact, they said it's never been done for no running back.
So you purposely believe they didn't try to do that?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm going to tell you why. Well, I'll tell you why.
They purposely did. He's the only life y'all had in the whole offense.
The last play that got him when he got the little extra yardage to get the 9 yards at the mark, there was still 4 more yards left on that. Like, you could have thrown the ball one more time for the 1 yard. I don't care if it was, Eli was already doing check down passes almost the entire game.
Check down.
Everything went left, right. Nothing went up or down the field. It was a couple passes that went up or down the field. It was a couple times he just threw it way too high. It was one time where it got batted and picked off. Once again, Eli Manning fills in the stat sheet for interceptions and still has a donut under the touch. That is unbelievable. How do you go against the Carolina Panthers, put up 30 on them, and literally lose at the buzzer? And what you could call, I know these don't exist, but you could call it was a moral victory for the Giants. Coming into this week, looking at schedules, you see the Jags versus the Cowboys. We'll get to that later. Division games all over. This is our chance to come back and tighten up this division and and take a shot at getting a wild card. Just not even a wild card. It's the NFC. We had a shot at winning this division. This division's trash. This could have been our division for the taking. All the division games coming up. And this is the first one right here. We already lost at the top of the season to the Cowboys. Unbelievable, man. So we have a heartbreaker last week. After putting up a good effort against a good defense, we scored 30 fucking points and come back to lay an egg. At home, we only scored 13 against the Eagles defense. Olivier comes back. He was looking healthy. Very impressed.
How many sacks he had?
I don't think he had like 1 sack or had 1.5 sacks, something like that.
Oh, no. Can we please find that out? Because this is going to be important.
Why you say that?
Let's just find that out. It's going to be important.
All right, but are we pulling that up? It's going to be important. I don't see how.
I'm just, because this is important.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1.
Okay. Because if he didn't have none, that means Olivier wasn't going to help y'all defense for shit.
Bro, I don't know if you've seen this game. He was getting up in there. He was getting pressure up on Pennsylvania.
He was getting pressure. And pressure isn't the
Matter
stat.
of fact, he was getting so much pressure. They had to bench old boy. Son.
Left tackle?
Benched him. Olivier had his way with this dude.
Word.
They made their second half. They benched him off the top. They had to. And then after that, yeah. But they had to bench him off the top, man. This game was the defense the secondary was absolutely trash this time around. And then as far as the front, Olivier getting that pressure, he could only do so much, man. After so many damn 3-and-outs from the offense, Beckham another who knows what.
You know the funny thing about Odell Beckham, he shows. I don't know what. All right, he shows. I don't know what it shows, but he shows something. So. Listen to me. It's starting off funny, but
yeah,
they said like he comes out of college, he's an instant star, so everybody assumes that he's going to be a big paid star when it comes to his contract.
You got it
because he deserves it. He puts ass in the seats. Everybody wants to see Odell Beckham
buying jerseys.
He puts. I mean, he has multiple highlights, one hand catches, and the one hand catches aren't even intentional. It's just. He has to catch the ball.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So he's a highlight. Everybody loves to see him. Pro Bowls, all that good stuff. When he gets his money, and you think that's what the right thing is to be done, you pay the man for the work that he's been doing and for the work he's going to do in the future and that you hope for because of what he showed. So he gets his money, and now he don't know what to say. He don't know when to say. They're trying to force him to be a leader.
Not force him.
No, they are trying to force him to be a leader because what they said that he's going to be a leader now that he got this contract.
Okay.
So now they're trying to force him to be a leader when it never was going to be that from jump. Okay. And it kind of shows to where when you get these young guys money they're already talented and they have everything going for them before the big contract, this could be a backfire when you do give them the big contract.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's like now that he has the money, he already showing out on the sidelines. So now he has money. What is there to stop him from not doing it again? He ain't gonna go after the kicking net no more. But you seen he was punching the fan.
Headbutting the fan, but
headbutting and punch or whatever he was doing. And
granted,
if you watch, because one thing I don't like what the media did, they just took that little snippet of him headbutting the fan. They didn't show. That was after the touchdown that they just scored on. That was almost him getting crunk, like hyping himself up. He said it, but when they first showed it, they only kept showing the clip. There was like Odell back on the sideline cutting up again, and it's like show it in holes. A
lot of people did defend it this morning. So I mean,
but I'm saying it's almost like a risk when it comes to these young guys when they're young and talented. Do you want to give them so much money?
All right, here's how I feel about that. I have no problems with none of the shenanigans or anything this man is saying. Nothing. I don't. I really don't.
You don't have no problem with him.
That's why I said
calling out the team or calling out Eli.
Is he lying?
I didn't ask you that. I said, did you have a problem?
I just told you no. I don't.
Yes, you do.
If he was in there saying, if it was something like what Pittsburgh's got going on, then there's a problem. When you worrying about another man's pocket, that's some real mental. Like I would have a problem playing on that team, and you really was worried about how much money I'm making. And you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's not the problem with the Giants.
You do care about that.
I don't. I have no problem with none of his shenanigans on that sideline.
Damn, if you don't care, you should care about that.
I don't. I have no problem with it.
I don't have no problem with none of his shit on the sideline.
As long as you produce.
It's him calling out your quarterback and saying you don't know if you want to be in the city that just gave you your money.
Man, he didn't say that.
He did say that.
He didn't say that.
The question was, do you want to be in New York? And he paused.
And he started reflecting about LA.
He started talking about LA, and he was like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, or whatever. It was something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that.
Let me say one thing.
Can you say that?
Wait, let me say one thing.
When you said you wanted to be the highest paid receiver, they made you the highest paid receiver, gave you the $65 million guarantee contract,
95.
And now you're saying you don't know if you want to be there. That is fucked up, bro. And as a fan, even though you don't live in New York, but as a fan of New York Giants, bro, you should feel some type of way about that.
I'm going to tell you why I don't. Because if you go to LA... And
it's not about LA.
Wait, listen to me.
It's not about LA.
Wait, listen to me. If you go to LA and you feel that weather and that breeze, you'll want to live here too, okay?
Yo, we in Florida right now.
It's hard.
I don't know.
You don't sweat in LA.
The temperature right now in Florida.
No mosquitoes. It is right near there. It has been.
So we close to LA. So now
it has been.
So
we ain't close to LA. It ain't nowhere near that. It is. It's too different. It's a whole new.
Bro.
It's no mosquitoes out there.
Ain't no mosquitoes out right now.
Nah, that's a lie. Come on, man.
You got bed bugs, bro. Bro, you should feel some type of way about that statement.
I really don't. As long as he's locked in. Nobody's going to trade for that contract. He's locked in regardless.
But you still should feel some type of way by him calling out his quarterback, who you have to play with.
There's all talk, and what he said, I felt the same way.
Everybody feels what he's saying about Eli, but you don't call him out in an ESPN national interview.
Like he said, he had no idea that interview was going to be posted.
He's a fucking lie. So what he thought they was going to do in that interview?
He got the bag from Nike. He got the bag from the team. There's nothing they could do about it from this point on. They have to play.
That's what I'm saying about these young guys who produce.
Okay. And then y'all keep forgetting, acting like he's the running back or the court. He's doing what they do. This is what divas do.
Divas don't call out their quarterback like that, bruh.
Oh, T.O. didn't do it?
T.O., that's it. Name another one. Name another one.
Hold on. Damn, it's T.O. Just T.O. on 2 teams. All right, hold on.
T.O. on all the teams, bro. Philly, 49ers, Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dog. All right, you can't say no other receiver that goes on national TV and calls out their
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson never called out Bortles. No, he didn't. Never called out Bortles. So that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't find no receiver who called outside of T.O. You can't find no receiver who called out they quarterback.
Yeah, I not off the top of my head, no. But I'm pretty sure that
I really don't. I don't think there's one, and I might be. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but he must have been trash. You know what I'm saying?
Eli's not playing very well.
He's not playing very well.
Coming into this game, said it. They said it during this game. If you didn't watch the season and you go back in history books, you'll look back before this game. You'll see Eli Manning had a 70% completion rate, some Drew Brees type shit. Like they said, it's very fugazi. It's all dink. It's not even dink and dunk. It's just him looking for the first option. If that ain't there, he don't even look. There's no second and third. It's only first or last. He literally looks the Ricky Bobby model. First or last. That's it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, son. He literally lost. It's like he has no instant. Like I used to love when I didn't have a problem with Eli Manning throwing all the interceptions. I kept saying that. I like the gunslinger mentality. I used to love it when he forced the ball to Odell because Odell's just that good. I used to love it.
It's cool if they produce more than they sling.
You got to understand how many seasons Eli Manning had 4,000 yards, 45, 35 touchdowns,
Eli's a
double-digit interceptions with it. That's fine. I had no problem with it. I used to love it. Like I said, I love when he forced the ball to Odell, even triple cover, double. I don't care. That's dead now. There's no more force. It's like something. It's something his agent told him or something like, yo, you about to finish up your career. You want to?
He just forced him the game before the last. Remember, he caught the same game. He threw a touchdown and caught one. He got through it in double coverage and he caught it.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love that. I'm talking about it used to be like we on a 30, our own 30, and he bombing it in triple coverage. You know what I'm saying? The good old days, like Odell's first 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's dead. Like all that's done. He's lost his vision. Like I said, first or last. That's all it is with him. The line, y'all say what y'all want about the line, man. Nate Solder ain't living up to the contract.
Hell no.
That's just
Nate
a fact.
Solder is trash.
That's a big problem.
I don't know if Nate Solder is being bad, so it hinders Hernandez. I don't know what.
No, Will Hernandez. If you look, Pro Football Focus still has him ranked so damn high. If you look, he really do handle his bit, except for when.
I just know all I see is pressure from the left side, so I don't know if it's all Solder or if it's Will Hernandez and Solder.
Hernandez doesn't. They do line up on the same side.
Yeah.
Now, there was one play with old boy just pick. Who's the defensive end for Eagles? He literally went down the whole line, literally slot position by position by position, and had his way and literally rushed every time.
55, I forgot his name.
Big paid, not Peters. What's his name?
Yeah, it's not Peters?
No, duh, that was dumb. Wait, is it Peters? Is he a defensive end?
Whatever number, talking about 55? I don't know.
Up. He was all over. I'm pretty sure he was the number one. Let me look.
How many sacks? Yeah.
No, I wasn't no Jason Mills. They was trying to target him the whole game, but that ain't work. Where we at? Yeah, I have no idea. Y'all know who it was. Whatever. He was in there, man. He literally had his pickings on the line. The line was garbage, but for the most part, I don't know who to blame, man. Bad quarterback, bad line. Good Saquon. Saquon is looking like he's worth the $30 million.
I know who to blame. Eli.
I have no problem with that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's going to get 90% of the blame.
You got one of the best receivers in the league. You have the best young
Fletcher Cox.
That's Fletcher Cox. You got the best. You got one of the best receivers in the league. You got one of the best young rookies or young running backs in the league. I blame Eli. I mean, same thing.
Look at the receiving core.
Same issues y'all having, Jaguars are having. It's inconsistent play. It's inconsistent play when it comes to the quarterback position. The defense is on the field too long, and then when they're supposed to show up, they're not showing up. I mean, literally, we're both in the same boat when it comes to our teams.
Well, now that we on it, Jacksonville Jaguars embarrassingly fall to the Dallas Cowboys. I was gonna say Cowboys. I ain't gonna disrespect them this time.
Fuck them.
I'm with you, but sorry, 40-7 final score. We all know we all know where most of the blame is gonna go, but there's some other things I possibly missed in this game because I literally was looking at one person.
Who that?
Like you said, we in the same predicament. The quarterback. Now, granted, y'all was going up against one of the top-ranked pass rush defenses in the league. They literally took y'all spot.
Fuck them.
I don't think they're number one, though. I think they're like number 2, number 3, something like that in sacks or whatever.
They ass.
Oh, yeah, Baltimore's number 1. I with the damn 11 sacks in one game.
Damn, dog. They had more sacks than Mariota had completion.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But y'all fall to Dak Prescott and Zeke. All I asked for before the game was please don't let this man do that dumb feed me. He did it to y'all twice on big runs. Dak Prescott through the air had his regular numbers. That's what I couldn't believe. If you look at this without looking at his rushing yards, you'll be like, yo, there's no way the Jags lost this game. We had 196 or 186 through the air. 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns on y'all?
2 touchdowns. Both of them was Cole Beasley. 5'8" slot guy. Jesus fucking Christ. So, with Jaguars, it was multiple problems. First off, we have so many injuries. I think we had put Safarian Jenkins on IR. We got our left tackle Cam Robinson. He's on IR. We have. I think we had
Cam Ryan. He's on IR though.
Yeah, he tore the ACL like second game.
I explained why they was getting through. So
I want to say another offensive lineman got hurt. You got Fournette out. You have Grant out. Jadon Mickens fractured his ankle. Yeldon ended up taking himself out the game at the end of the fourth quarter. You got Calais who's injured. He's just not healthy. He got like something with his leg.
Yep.
Ankle or knee or both. You got Jalen who he's tweaked up with his knee. I mean, they said we had 10 transactions that week because we were just filling in spots of people's.
The second most injured team, I think, something like that, coming into the week.
So we went and grabbed a couple offensive linemen. Well, of course, we went and got.
No, y'all wasn't. Or whatever.
We went and got Jamal Charles. When they got a tight end. I mean, it's just like that's number one. The injuries is a big bug when it comes to the Jaguars this year. Outside of the injuries, how we played, and I feel like this is a little bit of both. How we played, I felt like we didn't show up
at all on either end of the field. I'm
gonna be honest. I felt like we didn't show up, and that's crazy because I texted my dog and I asked him. I said, "Do you put it more on the injuries, or do you think we just didn't show up?" And he was like, well, the injuries can hinder the team from doing good, but
not like that.
Exactly. And he was saying that basically he kind of said the same thing. The injuries could be because we are injured everywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying the injuries does have a big account on how we played or why we look the way we look. But at the same time, I feel like you still have to step on the field and you still got to go out there. You can't just mail it in. And I feel like that's what we did.
That's what I was going to say because coming into this game, don't forget, this is the Cowboys, one of the lowest scoring teams in the NFL. And they came out and hung 40 on y'all.
And
Did they run them back or no? No run backs this game. So all offense.
So
literally scored in every quarter, man.
Our offense didn't look good. Offensive line looked horrible. Jesus Christ, looked horrible. There was no running game because soon as the first drive, first series, 3 and out, ASAP. Yeah. ASAP. Probably took a minute and 30 seconds off the clock, bro. You know what I'm saying? 3 and out, ASAP, punted.
Like I said, one of the top.
They got the ball, scored. Came back again, punted, got the ball, scored. I literally think, somebody said what it was. I think we punted the ball like 6 times. 6 times we had
a lot of 3 and outs.
Yeah. A lot of 3 and out.
It was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and then y'all went
punts,
7 plays.
Fumble,
then 3 and out again.
Interception, halftime. I mean, it was ridiculous how many 3 and outs, and I felt like nobody on offense was showing up to play. It was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Then by so many 3 and outs, our defense is on the field way too fucking much. Way too fucking much, though. So it's like, yeah, we have this elite defense, but the defense can only be elite so much. Like last year, our defense bailed us out of so many games. And if you just being real about it, how often do you believe, or how long do you think the defense is going to hold off? You know what I'm saying? How long do you think the defense is going to bail us out? How long do you think the defense is going to be the reason why we win so many games when our offense doesn't show up? I mean, sometimes them boys gonna get tired too. That shit ain't gonna be like that forever. Yeah, so that's when you have to have the offense to step up as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a team game. Offense, defense, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. It's like, yeah, our defense is I think our defense is good. I think our defense is elite. You got people on TV saying our defense isn't elite. You got them saying
not
overrated.
Anymore. Way overrated. We talked about this last episode.
They're not overrated, bro. They're not overrated.
They are.
What makes them overrated?
Before the season came in, they were discussing the Jaguars defense as being up there, one of some of the most legendary defenses the NFL has ever seen. Right or wrong? They took a lot of big comparisons coming into the season. I'm talking about
last year's defense. They was comparing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Coming into
the season last year, they was comparing us to the best. They was comparing us to the Ravens defense. They was comparing us to the Bears. Coming into the season, they wasn't.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You do this every time.
We're literally talking about the same thing. Coming into the season, there's no way they couldn't. Bro, y'all would call Saxonville.
Coming into this season.
Yes.
I'm talking about last year during the season while we were making the playoffs, while we had the 55 sacks. Mm-hmm. That's when they was comparing us to.
And then coming into the season.
I didn't hear it comparing it coming into the season.
Stop it, man. Everybody, Kellerman, you name it. Everybody. They don't never mention y'all offense because there's really nobody but Fournette on y'all offense.
Yeah.
All they talk about, and thanks to Jalen Wren, exactly, legendary defense. Every aspect of y'all defense, y'all have slowed down, and it's like stock market drop, slow down. Like it's crazy, son.
Interceptions, sacks, points per game.
That's dead now. Yeah, they ran it up so much, and y'all dropped it. Y'all could have saved it a little, but it's over.
I really feel like the team just mailed it in.
I thought you was gonna say what I've been saying since y'all lost in the AFC Championship game, that y'all really. You felt like they really missed that one opportunity, and they will never get it back. Church is showing age, looks like now. Either that, or they just knew how he played. I mean, he did play there most of his career, I believe. That's why I thought he was trash.
The problem, Church, I don't think it was Church's fault. It was the fucking defensive coordinator. We was playing zone, bro.
That's why
we was playing zone the whole first. We played zone last week against Kansas City. We started this game in zone, so that's how Beasley was able to cut us up. Literally, if you watched all Beasley plays, he runs nothing but option routes.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the option route is, that means he has 2 to 3 options of which way he wants to go.
Yeah, does a lot of pumps.
He picks it whatever he wants to go. He reads the defense, picks the route he wants to run, and then him and the quarterback, they connect. If we're in the zone and he can read the zone, only thing he's going to do is sit right in the hole. And that's exactly what he was doing. He was sitting right in the hole, and that's how he scored both times. One of the times he scored, he was a slot guy. He ran all the way across the field, all the way across the middle of the field to the right-hand side. Not one person was on him. Church was in the end zone, and he had to run over there because he was the only free person to see it. He had to run over. That wasn't his man. That wasn't his coverage. But he seen it. And after that, he was upset because he's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I'm glad you said something about your D coordinator because like you said, y'all playing zone. Coming into this damn season, besides Cole Beasley, there was literally no names on the Dallas Cowboys receiving end. Y'all could have went man for real and then rush 5 if you wanted. They have nothing.
Bro, I didn't understand why the fuck we was running.
Y'all could have shut them down for real, like every other team does.
We ran zone the whole first half, then we went man. And even when we went man,
that's when they started pounding y'all.
We rushed 2 people and they still fucking scored.
That was embarrassing. That was the most embarrassing play in NFL history.
And still fucking scored.
Still was open.
That's why I said, man, from the first drive, I was listening to the 10-10. First, Baselli said the first drive, when we went 3 and out, he knew it was going to be a long game. He said that very first drive, and he said to me, because when Jacksonville scored, when they get it going early, and they get the momentum going early or they score early, then we play better.
So Fournette
went
just
straight 3 and out, like boom, like literally less than a minute and a half on that drive.
Y'all did, yeah. It was real quick. I remember when I looked up, I was like, damn, it's over, man. Like when they came out and then I let them score on their opening possession too. How was it?
But I think they scored on like four of their possessions, bro, back to back.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Because 10, 14, 6, and then 10 at the – wrap y'all up with a nice 10 at the end for the 40 bomb. I mean, they're still at the top of the league with the records 3-3. A lot of teams are 3-3, got nice and even this past weekend. A lot of teams at 500. But
we might be the worst looking 3-3 team.
Nah, the Houston Texans, easily.
Because all around, bro, we look bad. Literally all around, offense, defense, receiving core, running backs.
Yeah, they got something that looks good. I get.
You know what I'm saying? Like quarterback, we look bad all around.
But y'all have something like baked into it. Like they've been losing with all their firepower. Y'all losing without y'all firepower. Well, let's see what happens when y'all get Fournette back. If he really is the glue, is he really the Zeke to this offense?
He's not the Zeke. I mean, no, he's not the Zeke.
Have y'all won a game without him? Oh yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
But what it is
y'all win? All right, my bad. Do y'all? Is it a more impressive win with or without him?
No, when we have him, it's better because we're more balanced.
But like I said, I think you mentioned this. Yeldon was averaging how many yards per carry? He was very effective. Why do y'all not keep feeding him?
Because when we're down early.
Oh, yeah, y'all was down. Y'all keep forgetting. My bad.
We're down so fucking early to where you got to throw it.
Yeah. My bad. I keep forgetting this was a 40-7 game.
So I just felt like they mailed it in. I felt like they didn't really give a fuck. I'm dead ass. I really feel like the offense said they didn't really give a fuck. They was gonna try to count on the defense, and defense is just what up. First off with the zone shit, and then secondly, it's like they're tired and we're injured. You know what I'm saying, so you got so many people that's not 100%, but I don't really like using the injuries as an excuse because when you step on the field, I expect you to play. So that's why I'm not real big on it because like when it comes to Calais and when it comes to Jalen and it comes to any of these guys who were not 100%, but you strapped up that helmet and you stepped on the field. So when you step on that field, I expect you to go out there and play. I don't
That's
step
facts.
on the field and then at the end of the game you be like, oh, I wasn't 100% and you're gonna use that excuse. Well, you should have got your ass on the field if that's what you was gonna lean on.
But sometimes you, as a fan and as a fan, a football watcher, whatever you want to call yourself, would you rather have what's behind him or the hobbled version of your best player?
No, if you're hurt, that's fine. I just don't.
Don't you use the excuse?
I just don't like that being an excuse.
But I still want to ask you that. What would you have as the viewer, as the fan?
I'd rather for
the hobbled.
Yeah, I'd rather
hobbled first. Okay, I got
if you're 70%, I'd rather have you than you know what I'm saying, the guy who's behind you.
Just want to make sure.
I just don't like. And granted, it's not. You haven't heard none of the players use that as an excuse. Like you heard fans, you heard like media say, "Oh, we were injured." I mean, I'm saying that they were injured. I just don't like that being the excuse of why we didn't play well. If you step your ass on that field, I expect you to play. Give it your all. So I don't. And then everybody in the NFL has some type of injury. They're hurting somewhere. So I feel like I just don't like that as being an excuse. I mean, like I've been saying, I just think they just mailed it out. I really think they didn't give a fuck. Play call, and that goes up to the play calling. That goes up to the offense with the quarterbacking. That goes to the defense. That goes up to everything. I think they fell behind so quick, so early in the game to where they really couldn't see themselves. They really couldn't see
had
them
to go away from everything,
pulling themselves up. So I just think they were just waiting for the game to be over.
But more precisely, do you think on the offense it started with the quarterback, ended with the quarterback?
Yeah.
Meaning?
It's always going to start with the quarterback and end with the quarterback.
Not at all. Not at all cases.
It's all because what they always say.
You have Tom Brady games when the receivers drop a lot of balls.
You talking about somebody with 5 rings. There's been 8 of them.
No, I mean, but
so I mean,
he gives excuse. I guess.
Yeah, like it's always gonna fall on the quarterback. And granted, I get what you. Only reason I'm not going, I don't think Bortles is the answer.
Never was.
I never thought Bortles was the answer. I feel like
I thought he was after the second year.
You did, yeah. And I never thought Bortles was the answer. I just think we just need to, after this year, just get rid of him because he is hindering us from being better than what we are.
Yes, that's literally the worst position on the field for y'all is him. And outside of finesse
Deion
injury.
just said that. Deion said that on Sunday. That is the worst position on our team, is the quarterback position. Everywhere you go, everybody's caught. So now I'm supposed to believe as a fan that all these people are wrong. So now I'm like, and that's like, come on, dog. All these people, they watching the same thing we seeing. I'm a fan. I'm not a fanatic. My head is not in the clouds when it comes to this. He is our worst position on the field. Yeah. We need a big upgrade. We need something. Yeah. Something needs to change when it comes to him. We keep putting we're trying to put pieces around him to make him better. But you can't, if I have Randy Moss on the outside, but I got a motherfucker who can't even be accurate to throw it to him, what good does that do?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can put all the pieces around him. If he don't step up to play halfway decent, it don't mean shit. And everybody sees it. All nationally, everybody sees it. So, I mean, we got these fanatics here in Jacksonville, so when you say anything negative about Bortles, they get in their feelings, they panty draws getting in a bunch. Here they go with they chili, with they pom-poms coming out there to stick up for them. And it's like, you seen the same thing I seen. As a fan, you should be upset with me.
How could you defend that?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 weeks, you seen the same thing I seen. How can you defend that? How can you look at me and say, well, you're not a true fan because you're saying the guy who played bad, you can't say nothing negative to him.
That was my point with the whole Odell thing. But anyway.
You telling me he playing bad? We watching him playing bad, and you telling me I'm not allowed to say nothing about him?
Especially as a fan, yeah, gotcha.
But I'm supposed to jump on Jalen ass because he talks shit and they shut him up. I'm supposed to jump on Ngakoue because he talks shit and they came out there. I'm supposed to jump on Fowler because all these other. I'm supposed to jump on everybody else. But when it comes to that motherfucker on the center, I'm not supposed to say shit when he play bad.
That's another thing I forgot to bring up. Ngakoue at the beginning of the season, I'm the best, one of the best pass. What do you say? Pass rush or defensive end, defensive tackle, or something like that in the game. Has he showed up this year?
Yeah,
I see him get it.
Sacks last game.
Okay, you did he?
Ngakoue had 2 sacks last game. Ngakoue, he on the same path like he was last year. He gonna get double digits. Ngakoue, he stepping up. He doing his thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's one thing about Ngakoue I never say. That motherfucker shows up every fucking play. If you watch that game, fourth quarter, Ngakoue was still getting pressure on Dak. He still was doing it. He was playing hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Fowler ain't doing nothing.
I think we need. I mean, something needs to happen. I felt like we should have threw Kessler in the fourth quarter. Cause
for real. I want to see this kid.
I wanted to see what we got. We
got Westbrook and Cole. So I mean,
we went and got Eric Flowers from the Giants after y'all cut him. So
yeah, a little depth.
We it's a little depth, but then how our offensive line is playing, I didn't want them to grab Eric Flowers, but how our offensive line playing, it's because we didn't dress him this past Sunday against Dallas.
Hell no.
He came to the game. He flew with the team there. But how our offensive line playing, it's like we ain't got no choice but to fucking play this motherfucker. Like we literally don't have a choice but to suit him up and play him this upcoming week.
No, but you gotta understand, you just went up against one of the top pass rush teams in the game.
But
the top pass rusher in the game.
All our injuries on the offensive line and how bad they played, we have no choice but to play them. And the trade deadline is coming up. The middle of what is it? Next Wednesday.
Yep.
Next Wednesday, next Tuesday or Wednesday is when the trade deadline is. So we have to play him now so we can see what we got. So if he ain't it, we can make another trade for a tackle.
Now the thing with him is the contract. That's what's gonna make him hard to move. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Who?
Bortles. He's getting paid a lot of money.
No, we're not gonna trade Bortles.
So you're trying to move him?
No, Flowers.
I don't know.
Or if we're trying to move somebody to get another tackle. Nah, I wasn't talking about Bortles.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right. But that was horrendous. Both teams looked horrible this week. Y'all got is next week? Y'all got London next week or not?
No. We got Houston.
But yeah, hopefully y'all get it together. Hopefully y'all get it together to the point where y'all don't need Eric Flowers in London because y'all got the Eagles and they know all about Eric Flowers.
Well, I mean, we ain't got no. Eric Flowers is gonna play. We signed him. We're not gonna cut him. He's gonna play. It's just when he's gonna play. How much is he gonna play? That's the only thing. But it just trips me out. We went and got the guy who Calais fucking demolished the first week, and we really expect him to. We really expect him. And I'm a guy who says this a lot.
You can learn from it.
No, I'm a guy who always says new scenery may help somebody. It ain't helping your motherfucking
Not him.
ass.
Yeah,
because he's not athletic enough to play tackle.
He's big. He's just a big
just
body.
Not athletic enough to play tackle. These guys are just moving too fast. So throw his ass in guard, which I don't understand why the Giants didn't do that.
They moved him around. They just
moved him straight to right tackle.
It didn't work.
They didn't move him to guard at all, and I thought that would.
They probably knew ain't no point. He can't even keep
guard,
his other dude
you don't
in
have
front
to be
of him.
athletic to play guard.
You don't, but he obviously had to work him at some point at that position because
I think because he a tackle, they tried to keep him.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna put him at guard.
No, we're not. But to me, he's just like Joker. He's another Joker.
He's horrible. He's worse than
Joker.
Joker.
And Joker, they played Joker. They end up moving.
At least Joker was smart enough to get holes. You know what I'm saying? This dude just like Flower letting the quarterback get blasted. You know what I'm saying? But quick takes around the league, man. Antonio Brown game-winning touchdown.
That shit was wild.
They said they knew it as soon as he went and as soon as he took the first step. He said it was game. As soon as he got on the ball, he knew it.
Did you? Was you watching that game?
No, I was the red zone switch to it. That was about it.
Bro, so on that game, I went to the poker room. Because I went and got breakfast, and I was like, well, the game's on. Let me go to the poker room or whatever. So I went to the poker room, and I'm sitting there. But they had all three of the TVs above the little food area. They had all three of the TVs on three different games.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro,
Yeah,
I was in heaven, dog. Like, legit heaven. I was literally, my head was just bouncing back. They had the Bengals game on. I don't know who the Bengals played. No, Bengals played Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They had that game on. They had the
Chargers probably on.
No, not Chargers. They had the Panthers game.
Yeah, shit was whack.
They had the Panthers game on. Who was the other one?
Bills and Texans.
They had
Colts and Jets, Falcons and Bucks. Probably Falcons and Bucks.
They had Falcons and Bucks. So they had 3 games on, and I was literally just bouncing my head at all 3. And I was
the Bears and the Miami Dolphins. With a big upset game to me, in my opinion. Garbage ass team.
All I needed was a couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, get comfortable in that, dog. Like, that shit, like, I ain't never been somewhere where they had all the games so I can literally just sit down and watch all 3. Most bars and shit, the TVs are so separated, like so spaced out apart from each other, so you can't really see.
Staying here in Florida, man, Miami Dolphins pull up, in my opinion, an upset, even though they were at home. Starter quarterback Ryan Tannehill injured. They didn't care. They started I don't know what you call this dude, Brock Osweiler. Started this dude. He gets the job done in overtime after fumbling on the 1. They still get the W. I don't understand it. But
he didn't fumble on the 1.
I know he didn't fumble on the 1, but still, goddamn. How do you win that game? Other quick takes, man. Chiefs, Patriots. They both got garbage defenses. That's all I took from that game.
What? What? Well, they were airing that bitch out. Bro, what it was? One play? He threw it.
Yeah, right back with the game. Gave Brady the ball back with 3 minutes left. It was like, what's Mahomes gonna do? One play.
Right at threw it right to Tyreek Hill. And the crazy shit is the safety had the angle.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill burnt
just
the
too
fuck
fast,
out his ass, dog.
OD
had
fast.
the angle, dog. I think he gave me like 33 points.
Damn, he made it. Fuck.
But yeah, that was a good ass game. Good ass game. Yeah, no defense, and it was good to see them boys take a L.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Wait, who?
Chiefs.
Oh yeah, well yeah, get their first one out the way.
It's
Yeah,
good to see them because I didn't want them to go all the way. I didn't want them to be undefeated like that.
Yeah, no, I mean they've done it before. They've been 9-0 before.
I ain't want Mahomes.
They've won 15-1. Did they go 15-1 one season? Well, 14.
I remember them going like 9-0, like 9-0, 10-0 before they had their first L.
Yeah, I remember that. But other than that, they've been trash. Aaron Rodgers, Monday Night Football, another. Izzy, a lot of people been debating that today, talking about it's the 49ers depleted defense. I don't know, a lot of rookies.
So what was he supposed to do?
That's what I said.
They kill me with that shit. And it's like, all right, when he step on the field to play the guy,
that's what we expect, and he did what we expect.
What type of game is he gonna play? Mm-hmm. Then when he has a ball out game, then you sit there and try to downplay the defense. So what the fuck did you expect? What do you expect him to do? Because if he didn't play good, you're gonna talk shit. You let that defense stop you. But if he do ball out, then that defense wasn't shit. So it's like, damn, bro, let dog do what he do. Side note to Aaron Rodgers' crazy comeback. It was a lot of holds on that Green Bay offensive line that did not get called.
Like I said,
we all know Roger Goodell is on that phone saying we already know what time it is when Aaron Rodgers got the ball.
Yeah, this season kind of was on the line too, if you think about it.
Do not throw them. I really believe these games are rigged, though. So there's so many calls that how do you not call the run, the 21-yard run? How he sprung free was a hold.
I believe it so wholeheartedly.
Was a hold right on the guard. It was a hold. They didn't call it. It's like if you watch his last 2 drives, it was holds almost every fucking down. And they didn't throw not one flag. And it's like, there's no way I can sit here and be like, the NFL don't make
calls.
Yeah, they sit there and be like, nah, we want this shit to be like this. We want this shit to be like that. Literally, they put the game in his hands to lose. Because if you would have threw an interception, they can't sit there and be like, oh, nah, that ain't count. It was... So they couldn't make some shit up, but...
Literally high scoring all over the league, except for the Ravens-Titans game. The Ravens sticking to the old school football, giving out shutouts. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know, we still old school around here. 11 sacks in this game, like we said at the top of the show. Unbelievable.
Yo, did Oakland win?
No, not shutout, but who they play? They got shut out in London.
Yeah.
Just a field goal.
Who they play?
The Seattle Seahawks. We was talking about post show or pre, whatever you want to call it. How we had an argument who the top 5 quarterbacks, and somebody threw out Russell Wilson. As soon as they said his name, everybody was like, "Yeah, I can see that," because he has a garbage line and he really don't got nobody to throw the damn ball to. Yet they still find a way to win these games, and they don't know who the hell to start that running back. Like I was saying, I was really happy to see that because I saw the headline last week. How he's shopping Amari Cooper, and they want a first-round pick for him.
Boy, I don't know what on John Gruden mind, bro. And the crazy shit is they think he want to trade Derek Carr, too.
They need to. I'm not going to lie. He's not good. He was horrible in this game, son.
You know who's not good? John Gruden ain't
good. I tell you, it could be the coach. But honestly, in this game, he was garbage. Derek Carr's absolute garbage.
Say you want a first-round pick for Amari Cooper. Like, we don't see him. We not watching the film on him, too. Like, we don't see that. Come on, he hasn't. He's
just not getting separation anymore. Yeah, he's
not. I don't know if it's him not getting separation, them not just giving him the ball.
Yeah,
but
I remember his first year.
Whatever tape that's out here on him does not show first round.
Yeah.
So that you won't even get a second for him.
I was about to say 6th, 5th. 5th is pushing it.
I think a third is probably.
Nah, it's not even comparable.
I think a third is too high.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
way too high.
I think the most you probably get from him is a fourth.
His numbers are way too low for somebody.
I think you'll get a fourth from him.
Even Sammy Watkins got better. I guarantee Sammy Watkins got more yards than him this year. He's barely getting the ball. He missed the whole game. I bet money on it.
The most you probably get for Mark Cooper is a fourth, though, and that's being.
I thought 5th was too high. 6, 7.
Nah, it'll probably be like a fourth because you got to take his contract too.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did re him up. So yeah, that's gonna be tough.
So you gotta take. That's why John Gruden don't know what the fuck he doing in Oakland.
Yeah,
there's somebody who talk big, and now when it's time to back it up, now you're doing everything just to save it. Because it's crazy. If you look at everything that he's doing, everything he's doing is riding on them round picks.
Or them future ones from another team.
Round picks. Everything is riding on them round picks. So this year. You don't have to worry about that. So he has 9 years left. He has the first round pick for the Chicago's first round pick for the 2019 draft. Then he has Chicago's other first round pick for the 2020 draft. So that's 2 more years. Then if he gets another quarterback, you can't fire him when he get a new quarterback. So you have to let him do his thing with the quarterback and shit like that.
Yeah, you got to develop him.
You know what I'm saying? He literally has 5 to 6 years before he officially really has to coach to show what he has. Because right now,
you got to tell they move. Because, like I said,
they move next year. So
no, not next year. The year after next.
I thought they moved next year.
Because they start construction next year.
No, they already started construction now.
No, they demolished it. They're going to really start. I don't know. I ain't an Oakland fan.
I thought they started next year. Okay.
I just thought it was like 2020 or 2021 or something. Like they moving there. That's what I thought. Who knows? Who y'all boys got next week, man?
We got Houston. We play on the boys here. They home. So
that's possibly going to be the game for the AFC South leader or division leader after that game. 3-way tie in the AFC South right now. 3 teams knotted up 3-3, except for the Indianapolis Colts.
Trash.
They are decimated.
This could be a make it or break it game. To be honest,
that's exactly what it is.
I think last year we were in the same boat though. Crazy shit. I think last year we were 3-3, and at the same time I think we were 3-3 because I was snapping because I forgot what game we lost. And I was like, what the fuck? We could have been 4-2, I can't remember what game it was. But
probably against the Titans. I'm gonna keep losing.
Probably, yeah. But this is a make it or break it game in my books. We got Deshaun Watson, and he ain't the last year Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he's kind of back. It's like the last 2 weeks he's gotten better and better each week. And he still got D Hops. So this is a team that we could walk away with a W. Yeah.
And I feel like we should walk away with a W. I feel like everybody in that locker room should come strapped up and ready to go, especially for the last 2 weeks, especially the defense. 70 points. we gave up the last 2 weeks. So I feel like defense should definitely come prepared and ready to go, and should put out a better product on the better product on the field than what we did the last 2 weeks.
Now,
and I think Fournette's coming back. So
possibly coming back. We'll see what happens.
If he comes back, I'm gonna be excited for that because we need him bad. We need him bad, though. I think that's one of the big reasons why our offense look good. We don't have no running game to lean on. We need him bad.
Now with y'all going up against the 49ers. I hope y'all don't sleep because they.
49ers.
I'm sorry, the Houston Texans. Y'all going up against them. Hope y'all don't sleep at the helm, sleep at the wheel because they still got 2 good pass rushers. Clowney. We used to question him for years. He a bust, and finally he came through. And lately, he ain't getting all the way. He ain't finishing, but he's very disruptive. He's getting in there. And if the Dallas Cowboys did that,
Mars, I can never say dog name for Houston.
Yeah, you keep bringing him up every week. And
I'm about to Google it right now, dog. I can never. It's Merciless. That's the guy's name. They got Merciless, and he's a beast too. Him and Wyatt. And Clowney, he's a beast.
If the Cowboys able to do that, I can only imagine what these boys gonna do. Y'all at home though, so maybe the sun will beat them down for y'all.
Whitney Merciless, that boy's a beast, linebacker. So they got a good pass rush, but
let me just say, I'm getting sick and tired of the Cowboys getting all this goddamn prime time. They got another prime time game. It's unbelievable. How that
shit is, though.
It's unbelievable. Jerry Jones paying the rest of the owners to sit back and not complain?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know how they look at it as ratings.
Yeah. They say they're pulling about.
Because that's why, the crazy shit, I said this. So how the fuck does the Browns have right now they have 2 primetime games while Jacksonville only has 1?
Yeah, y'all went to the AFC Championship. That's crazy.
That is fucking wild, dog. They have 2 primetime. Right now, they had a Thursday night game, and I think they got this Sunday night game. So I was like, how the fuck do they get 2 primetime games before we even get our only one? And we went to the AFC Championship game last year.
Yeah. They do y'all dirty. They do y'all dirty on schedule.
They do us dirty on everything, bro. So we all.
But y'all not playing like y'all worthy.
That's what I'm saying though. We all see everything what all these other teams get when it comes to these penalties, when it comes to these flags, the roughing the passer. Everybody's been complaining about roughing the passer on all 31 teams. Mm-hmm. What's the 32nd team they ain't get? Not one roughing the passer fucking penalty this year. Fucking Jaguars.
That's true.
Bortles is getting rocked, bro. It was last week. He got a helmet under the fucking chin.
Yeah, I remember that call. Yeah,
and they didn't call shit.
They were talking about that.
They didn't call shit,
boy,
dog.
So, yeah.
And it's like, bro, we don't get shit.
Now
we really don't get shit, dog.
Now, keep in mind, this may be, maybe I thought this is what y'all wanted. I'm gonna say this why I'm saying this because last year y'all had almost no primetime game except for y'all one Thursday night game,
and y'all went to the same team 3 years in a row on a fucking Thursday night game was Tennessee. Boy, if we would have had Tennessee one more game, boy, I probably would have snapped. I probably would have wrote them myself.
But yeah, hopefully y'all pull that out, man. It's a big game for y'all, division game, so it should be stupid, dumb, low scoring. We'll see with Fournette coming back. They running back. I don't even know who the hell they running back is. I mean, I know who it is, but
who is it?
Your boy Lamar.
Lamar Miller.
Yeah, Lamar Miller. Bingo.
He trash, ain't he?
Now.
Okay.
But it could just be they've been down early, so in games, so they've been.
Is he trash though?
Injured a lot, so.
Is he trash?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because I'm about to call him trash.
Yeah, he not the old Lamar Miller when he first came to the team or the.
Bro, you trash as fuck, bro.
But Giants got a primetime special Monday night game against the Atlanta Falcons.
How the fuck y'all get another night game?
That makes sense. Giants, Atlanta. We always play Atlanta. We usually always high scoring when we play Atlanta, so I get that.
That's not in y'all division.
Nah, but when we play them a lot though, man, we get them at least once a year.
Yeah. They don't respect us, bro. Y'all look like ass.
And then every time we get them in the playoff, we always get them in the wild card game with some crazy stuff. We'll beat them by 2 or 5 or 3.
Year. How the fuck? Y'all got 2.
No, but remember we had the high draft pick, the new line, a lot of acquisitions.
Don't the what's face come out before the draft?
The schedule, yeah.
So what's the difference? Like, what are you talking about?
No, it don't come out before the draft. Come out after the draft.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know when it come out, so I can't.
Like right before training camp, it come out.
Nah, hell nah. That shit come out way before training camp.
I don't know, man.
They be selling tickets with training camp. So what you think y'all boys gonna do against them?
We gonna lose again because they got too many weapons. Just
they don't
too
have
many.
Devontae Freeman though.
They don't need Freeman. Haven't had him all year.
Okay.
They've been losing all year, but this should be another OD blowout. Another embarrassing special. I have no hope in this game. Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, forget about it.
One thing I want to ask you. The $200 million.
It ain't 200 no more.
The $175 million. What the fuck have they been? Janoris does not look like the old school Jackrabbit.
He come and go games. I don't know what's going on with him.
But you know who has showed the fuck up?
Don't say his name. Eli.
You already know that boy showed.
Nah, not last week.
Nah, Eli Apple. And the funny
he has been this season, but last week, nah.
Bro, Eli Apple been there. I mean, come on, though.
Not last week.
Y'all play. Look what Alshon was doing.
Raped everybody.
Exactly.
Whoever he won. I was saying, not last week.
But Eli Apple, the crazy shit is
he stepped up big time.
Out of everybody in y'all secondary, that's the one guy who's noticeably has been playing well. I haven't seen Landon Collins do nothing. You haven't seen Landon Collins.
Leads the team in tackles.
Okay. Cause you know
why? You have to be all over the field to do that.
Do you know why he leads the team in tackles? Because the offense is always getting behind the defense, so he's always chasing them down.
Nah, man.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
That's him coming in on runs.
Nope. Hell nah.
Now, Landon Collins, he gets it busy, man. I like Landon.
Yeah, Landon. But I'm saying though, Eli's been stepping it up big time. Janoris hasn't.
Stop. Oh, Eli. All right. Yeah. You gotta say Eli. You gotta say his full name, son.
Janoris has stepped up. Landon Collins. You say he had the number one tackles, but that's
lead team in tackles.
That could be because he's chasing people. I'm dead ass. That's like when it comes to safeties and some shit like that. A lot of them be coming from chasing motherfuckers after they get past the line.
I wouldn't say that because if you look at a lot of teams, the safety ain't the leading tackle, and it's usually that dude that play the middle linebacker usually is the leading tackle.
When we had Jonathan Cyprian, he led the league. He led our team in tackles. Why? Because he couldn't fucking cover. So
you said that all he could do was hit.
He had to chase people. He had to chase people from behind.
Well,
so he couldn't fucking cover. So
I remember when Tennessee's still in the league.
He hurt himself again this year. Trash ass.
Yeah. But yeah,
took his ass to the 49ers. Bitch, you don't try to do that whole division shit.
That's all y'all do. Every I don't understand that. It's dumb. All divisions do this. Like Miami, we want Amendola. We've been seeing him. We be getting crushed by him for he not even killing y'all. Man, y'all barely use him. Oh,
that's all that revenge shit. It'd be the revenge shit and
you be thinking that's gonna motivate the player.
Well, no, it'd be the revenge shit and if we play in division, we play them twice. So if you know they playbook, it can help us out on two. You know what I'm saying? Two games. So if your information that give us 2 extra W's a year,
it ain't worth it, man.
It kind of is. It really
not the players they be picking up. It ain't like they getting like y'all actually. It worked out for y'all with AJ Bouye. That worked out because I thought he was trash when he got to y'all. He was trash last week. I thought AJ Bouye was trash.
No, you didn't because you ain't even see Bouye when he played for Houston.
Bro, we actually could run it back from last season. I thought he was trash. Even the
hold up, which year you thought he was trash?
Coming into last season, I thought the fluke season was the year before that.
You thought the Houston Bouye was trash?
Yeah, I thought he was trash.
I don't know how you thought that.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Like you said, barely saw him play. When I did see him play, I didn't see enough. And then number 2, y'all did that whole little division thing. So I'm like, oh, here go another trash picker because the division thing.
Why I ain't think he was trash? Because I ain't fucking watch him because I ain't a Houston fan. I don't watch that.
You know how I do when I give out that trash award, man. It don't take much evidence for me. I only need a couple specs. I'm making it now.
You're wrong every time.
That's not true.
Eli's balling right now.
Well, we'll see. Not last week. Like he might. I don't know.
Well, you got one candidate on the trash award. You got one candidate. You 1 out of 40.
No. I called a couple other ones, man.
No, you didn't. Because
Brock Osweiler.
We all called him trash. What are you talking about?
But I called him trash from the get.
Everybody called him trash.
All right.
What are you talking about?
He might be the savior now.
Nah, hell no. He threw 2 interceptions.
And a game-winning touchdown.
No,
he didn't. Yeah. Well, a game tying touchdown. There you go.
He trash, bro.
He is.
He trash.
Yeah, fuck it.
But that might be a good game for y'all. Y'all might show something.
Entertainment at least.
Odell said if this what it takes to rally our team, whatever that bullshit he said, I mean, y'all might be rallied now.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs got another Sunday night special next week. That's crazy. Back-to-back Sunday nights. Whew.
For real?
They got the Bengals. That's gonna be another high-scoring game. Woo.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they're worthy of that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even upset on that one. 'Cause I want to see Mahomes, though.
I'm impressed, dog. I'm impressed. Especially against trash defenses. I love all the scheming and all that crazy stuff they doing, man.
Yeah. But shit, we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Man, y'all make sure y'all keep hitting us up on that Gmail at uaint07@gmail.com. And y'all keep showing us that love, that support. Y'all share that up, like that up. We loving it. We appreciate that love and support. Thank y'all.
And make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook _ You Ain't Got the Answers. Also follow us on iTunes and YouTube. You ain't got the answer. Spaced out. Like, subscribe, share, comment,
All that
good stuff.
I know what to do. Please.
All right, until next week.
Yo.